So this is a book that I made using an older Prima collection called French Riviera. And the book that I made is made by Create with Martha Tucker. And when she made this book, she used I think it was called Man Card or something. That was a collection she used. I will link the tutorial in the description of this video. But this is the front cover. It's all very, very vintage. So what I did on the front cover is I just fussy cut this piece out, popped it up on chipboard. This was one of the chipboard pieces, made this into a pocket, and this is actually the name of the collection I got from the paper pad in the front. That goes in there. And then these were just some metal pieces in our stash. That's the spine, and that's the back, and this is the side. So when you open it up, again, it's very vintage. You have matching waterfalls. They are identical, except they have different chipboard pieces, and then I changed the paper at the bottom, and this is just tied with some twine to give it that ocean look. And then I left these all blank because I didn't want to bulk up the waterfall, and also for photos. All of the pages in here I inked with Tim Holtz's photo, I think it's called Photo Finish ink, which is kind of like I'd say kind of like a neutral brown. Okay. So, okay, I'm having trouble, so I'll do that later. So you open this up, and then over here, we have a little pocket, and that's one of the chipboard pieces from the collection. This is a cut apart, and what I did to add just a little bit of color and to give it sort of a watery looking feel is around the edges. What I did is I matted some of these on just a tiny bit of blue glitter paper to sort of simulate water that I had in my stash. And then I really like that paper. This is a photo mat and a flap. And then this opens this way. And then here is another pocket, and that's one of the cut aparts in the collection with the lighthouse. I thought that was nice. And then here in this pocket is another one of those cut aparts. And again, I had matted it on just a tiny little bit of the sparkle paper that I had in my stash. So then this closes like this, and then this pocket keeps this closed. And then here is a pocket. It's actually gusseted. If you could see that, it's gusseted. This is a chipboard piece, and then it opens up, and then they had some really nice cut aparts, and I kind of put all the remaining cut aparts in here. So some would be good for journaling, and some would be good for photos. And I like how the backs are all just plain cardstock. So you can do kind of whatever you want to do on those. And there's a little magnet there. And then this side is a waterfall. Like we said, it's the same one there. And then when you open it up, we have a double pocket. This right here is from their chipboard collection, and that actually means French Riviera. And in this pocket, again, is a little cut apart. They were so cute. And a little bit of that sparkly paper. And then we have some really cute cut aparts from the collection. Very vintage. I thought this paper was really pretty too. I like when collections have a lot of cut aparts. And then here, in the second pocket, we have another cut apart with a little bit of that sparkly blue paper. And again, in the back, it's inked for a photo. And then over here, this is one of my favorite cut aparts. I popped it up on chipboard and backed it on some designer paper. And this becomes a photo mat. And it's got some weight to it because it's on chipboard. It also has some dimension. And this side opens up and opens down, so you could put a photo in there. And then this has a magnet on it, so it can just catch it this way. And then when you open it opens up to a big spread. And then it closes. And I'm just going to see if I could close this because I don't know why I was having trouble. I'm still having trouble. Okay. And then this closes like this. And that's the book. Again, I'm going to put the tutorial link in the description of this video. And that's the book.